Oh, that's what I'm talking about. On time by 10 whole seconds. Whew, I'm really kind of close on these, this whole being on time thing, man. Whew. It's not easy for me. Hope you guys are proud. I am not fully set up at the moment. I'm almost set up. That's the price you pay for being on time. Is kind of skip out on some of the setting up parts. Okay, I think we're good though. Just make sure that thumbnail took. It did take. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's do this, man. What up, everybody? How you guys doing out there? Just at Marvel Champions. What about the laser fields in the Great Hall? I am now Louis. Okay. It's a quote. I think I'm getting it right at least. Or laser fields. Laser field. What about the laser field in the Great Hall? Yes. The laser fields. Well, it's Ocean's 12. It was a forum post today, tweet, where I used that reference. And I know it's not the same person reading the forums that does the Twitterisms, but you know what? That's alright, we're going with it anyway. What up, people? How you guys doing? Let me get cutoffs going. Cutoffs are a little bit hard to... It's a little bit hard for me to say for Captain Marvel, old Cappy girl. I'm gonna say 50 million for the 5-star. She's got really high prestige. Oh, maybe I should say higher. Oof, this is a tough one. I'm gonna say 55 million. I think she's not super hyped. I don't think she's super hyped, so I don't think she's gonna go that high. But her prestige is really high, so I know a bunch of people are gonna, you know, do what they can to get it from the arena, regardless. So we'll go 55 mil. The 4-star, I don't know, say 11 million, roughly, give or take. The 3-star, the usual like 1.2 mil ish. 4-star, who's in the basic arena right now? I'm not even sure. Beast. Wow, that'll be an easy one to pick up for anyone out there who wants to get themselves a beast. I'll say 1.8. Is that too high even? Nah, whatever, we'll leave it. Honestly, it's probably going to go even lower than that. The Beast is kind of predictable. He's not going to go very high. But the Captain Marvel one, that is not predictable at all. But what up, people? We got Hobbit Crom in here with the hashtag Walrus Club. Is that like a walrus club or like a gathering of walrus? Is that the plural for walrus? Probably not. Justin Russell, first one here, followed by Cash Paddy. We got Justine. We got Vein Razor. Vein Razor, dude, that's a hardcore name right there. What's your name? Vein Razor. Jimmy the Rock, Midnight Rider, DZ, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let me scroll this all the way on down. We gotta get started, man. Kieran Daniels, what up, people? Rip the dream of 12 out of 12 on 5-star champs. I know, dude. Dude, it started out so great. I was like, yes, man, this is finally gonna be my opening. Nope. Dumped on. BG gonna show us a pic when you had hair. Curious what that BG looked like. I don't have a pick myself. Laura's out at the moment. She has a pick or 2 or 3 or something like that, and you know, my parents have picks and stuff, but I don't actually have one myself. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I kind of like how sparkly Captain Marvel gets. I'm I'm probably going to mess up and call her Ms. Marvel a bunch. But I kind of like how sparkly Captain Marvel gets when using her specials. And I kind of want to grind for her, but I couldn't do another 5-star grind, man. I'm a little tapped out. That, you know, the Saberman grind, it wasn't that big of a deal, but still, it's enough that I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do this round. It ain't happening. Solo raid? Hashtag solo raid? Kate, what's up, dude? BG, did I miss anything yet? Cody, no way, man. Just getting started. But because I do like the way that she looks, the face is a little bit funny. But other than that, I like the way she looks in-game and stuff, so I am going to go for the 4-star. I do want to get me a 4-star. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I have like one... Oh, you know what? Well, alright, I'm going to play this one round, and then I got to actually jump an Alliance quest real quick. But, yeah. For the 5-star arena, I'm just going to be rotating my 6-star champions through there. I'm going to give the 4-star featured all of my 5 stars, and then grind out 4-star basic milestones. And yeah, it'll be cool because we'll be able to test the 4-star champion, hopefully, on Sunday if I get her. I'm not going to put up a crazy score, though, so I don't know if I'm going to get her. I just hope that I get her. What up, BG? Thanks for using your nerf special ability on map 7. You can use it for good. Oh, no problem, dude. I don't think that was just me giving feedback, but I'm happy for the change. Happy for the change. Happy that I can continue to have a long, fruitful life in Fort Loki, it seems. ABG, sorry for your 5-star polls. Yeah, I know. They're pretty rough, right? I was trying to stay positive, but man, after I finished that video, I was like, Jesus. I saved for so long. I saved for so long. Why? That's alright, though. It doesn't actually matter. I mean, you know, getting more 5-star champions, it actually is all good. I'll get some better champions on the next one. Hopefully, maybe. Or I'll just grind one, like I said. Grind for one. At the time when I said that, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll actually grind for Captain Marvel. And then I realized, like, it's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. I haven't even finished the grind for Saberman yet. It's not happening. This is no way. Bro, is there 2 Loki or 3 Loki? I'm looking for Alliance. There's no longer a 3 Loki. I believe there's still a 2 Loki. I don't know what all the requirements are, though. You could just look it up in game. To see what's going on with them. There's a 1 Loki I know that just got restarted. B. Daniels sent over 10 bucks, dude. B. Daniels, thank you, man. Saying here's to hoping Electra and Rocket get buffed soon. Also tweet and possible slap. Okay, well you're definitely getting slapped. There's no possible about it. If you thought you were gonna send over send over a super chat and not get slapped, well, I got another thing coming for you. And it may end with lap. Slap. Thank you, dude. Alright, let's go check the tweeters real quick. What do we got? Look, I get to fight this war not once, but twice, sir. Dude! Fighting Lakers bodyguard. That's awesome, man. Is he in here tonight? I don't know if I saw his name in here. I don't see him in here yet. Maybe he'll pop in a little bit later or something. That's pretty funny, man. Serengo, what up, dude? Hey, my brother twin. Hi, dude. Serengo, what up, man? Oh, wait. There's another tweet. Open 25 total, but only noteworthy polls. Dude, congrats on your Mr. Sinister. Congrats on that, dude. That is awesome. Oh, you got a... Congrats on the Groot and Karnak too, dude. This is starting to look a little bit like my opening right here. I guess I didn't get Karnak, but yeah. Alright. But yeah, I gotta hit up AQ real quick. What's up, Dragon? Time to grind. Let's do it. Yes, I agree. As soon as I do my my Alliance duties in Alliance Quest, I think I'm stuck at the moment. So yeah, this might actually suck, guys. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yo, BG, longtime fan who watches all your streams, VODs. I just had a rare chance to say hi while live. Thanks for all the great content and 3-star Spark Spidey cutoff. I'm thinking his value is going down because of the whole synergy thing. So I think it's going to be about a 4. If you're going for 3-star strike, Spidey. Thank you for the kind words, dude. You get Saberman. I did get Saberman. Yes, I got him. I was rank 102 or something like that. I put up about 32 mil. Alright, so yeah, I'm a little bit stuck. We're going to have to fight this noted up. Which, this is kind of an annoying fight to do noted up. I hate Punisher 2099. All that block damage that you're going to have to take. Oh. And I have Suicides on at the moment, and I was hoping that I could save enough of my Hyperion's health to still have a fighting chance at the boss. But this linked node's gonna hurt, man. Buffet, too. Yeah, that buffet is not going to be fun. It's going to be constantly triggered because of all the buffs that I have to gain to take this. So, well, let's give it a shot. I see no block damage if you don't block. Well, it's either block or take a kick to the face. You know what? Blocking sounds pretty good. Popped it immediately. What a butthead. Whew, that block damage, dude. Good God. That's painful. Come on, I need some really good RNG on these Furies. He's just healing it all back up. Okay. Uh-oh. How much power was he gaining? Uh-oh. Just got a little bit worried here. Brian, I gotta drive home to the theater. It's something and something and something. It scrolled up. It's up, star. Oh no, we're still good. This power gain's not that high. Alright, come on, dude. Throw it. Throw it. Before my Furies drop. Ugh. I gotta use a special one, even though I'm taking recoil. Only one incinerate. You jerk. Rip. Well, that sucks. Didn't think they were firing the special there. Man. Why? Just clear it. Alright, I don't think I could really take this fight with anyone but Hype with the link. Medusa's not going to go well. The uptime on the damage is not going to be there. Venom wouldn't be that bad, except I have to save Venom for Section 3 because I have the full Spideyverse path. So, I guess we're reviving now. Good times. Alright. Hang on, guys. I can't read stuffs all that well at the moment until I take care of this Alliance quest garbage. Ugh. Is 4 good? We could try with 4. Hopefully that's good. He's almost dead at least. If I get some good RNG early in the fight. Okay. 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 Need a parry. Oh, dude. This is way more block damage than I would have liked to have taken. I think he's gonna die from this. I've got 8 Furies. Please just die, because if you don't die, then I'm dead. He lived. He's gonna survive with like 2%. No, he... Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Oh, that's close. Why are you taking it linked? I had to. That person's, they're asleep. They're 100% asleep. I've been playing with this person for a while. I know their sleep schedule at this point. Alright. Next fight is not going to be as bad, at least. Wait, what did... So what... Hold on. Gotta drive home from theater and such, but, such a good day. So freaking good. The movie was really good. I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to check it out. It's good to hear that it's good, though. Alright, couple more fights, and then we can get out of here. This fight actually is kind of a pain in the ass with Medusa. She's not great. She's not great for this path. The best thing to do is to kind of stall and let his power go up naturally. Because baiting out specials, Mordo actually hits kind of hard into your block. Now I'm doing 0 damage. We're gonna go ahead and pop the L1 even though I'm gonna take that recoil. That's alright. Whoa, whoa. Even with the power gain, you're being feisty like that? Okay. Should have finished that combo probably. It's okay. Dude, he's aggressive. Save for the special 3 this time. Probably what I should have done last time. Dreadwolf 61 sent it over buck. Sorry, I'm all quiet, guys. I'm actually trying to focus because normally I don't have to use items in here, but I don't like that I just had to use some, and I don't want to use any more if I could help it. So I'll read your last message in just a sec. Back to 0 damage. Yeah, the Furies just don't last long enough with Medusa for this path. It's not the worst thing ever. I could have just killed him there. That was stupid. That's what I get for talking. Delayed the fight a little bit. It's not the worst thing ever, you know, but she is better for other paths, I would say. Okay. Dreadwolf saying... first of all, thank you for your content. It has helped me a lot. I have Domino and Infinity Man 5-star, rank 3, unduped. Which one would you rank up next? Personally, I think... Well, I mean, it kind of depends on where you're at in the game, but for the most part, I would go with Domino, like 9 out of 10 times. Unless you just really needed a tech champion, some of the utility that Infinity Man had to offer, something like that. But otherwise, yeah, I would absolutely go with Domino. If you're deciding on rank 3 decisions, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but just trying to judge on where you're currently at in the game, I just feel like that Domino is going to do more for you. So, that is who I'd go with. Thank you very much for the buck. One last fight to do, and then we can get out of here. Let's try to use hype. Maybe I can get some healing. If I get thunderquacked, then yeah. Or depending on how much this special 2 does. Okay, survived that. Still taking the bleed damage though. I have to play kind of passively. Soapbeak does the Whirly Bird heavy attack on me. Come on, bud. Two more seconds. Okay. See my tweet. What do you think of the maps? The changes to map 7? Well, we haven't seen the changes just yet. So they sound very good. They sound promising at least. But I'll have to wait until we actually see what the changes are before I give my full opinion on it. Alright, we gotta watch for that Thunderquack now. Is that Thunderquack? Like, the threshold at least? I guess it didn't activate. That's nice. Gonna try to get some double healing this fight. I think he's below the threshold for the other one too. Wow, he never fails twice. Okay, good to go. Dragon Senate over 5 saying, so how much do I have to bribe you to lower your 5-star Captain Marvel guest by about 10 million? I mean, I could see her going for less. It's just the high prestige thing that is making me think she could go high like that. Oh no, there's the processing. Okay, good. We got the quick shut off. But yeah, no matter what I put the guess at, I should have threw a heavy attack there. I was debating, but I thought I was too slow, and yeah, pulled back. Yeah, no matter what I put the guess, doesn't really change what people are gonna do. It might actually be better if I raise it by 10 mil. Scare people off. But Dragon, thank you very much for the 5. B. Daniels also sent it over the 5 saying second last. I mean, I meant mini, not mine, because mine's not mini. Wait, what? And any advice once read. Okay. Hold up. The second to last one. Oh man. Okay, here we go, I think. Yeah, I thought it was great. He's insane BG and had two defenders in my path. Also have to fight 2 Korgs, 1 debuff immune, mini, and other the boss. Good luck with that, dude. Couple of Korgs. Wait, what champions do you have with you? Oh, you got Omega Red with you? Oh, dude. You got the good synergies with him and everything too. Good luck, man. It's still a tough fight, but at least you're well equipped to handle it. Well, I gotta adjust this D too, man. Thank you, B. Daniels. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Chicken Tender also sent in over $1. Brian, so one of my New Year's resolutions was that I was going to stop procrastinating my schoolwork, yet here I am with a paper due in 2 hours and nothing done. Can I get a what? Wow. Can I get a get out of here and do your paper, man? Thank you for the $1, Chicken Tender. Appreciate it, dude. Stop pulling my Nebula lags, dude. Oh, that opening. Okay, Doo-Doo Fart Machine just sent over $2 saying, pick my next rank 5. Domino, Corvus, Cap Infinity, or Symbiote Supreme. Dude, they're all great champions. It really depends on what you need, what kind of situation you're finding yourself in. I would say the one that is just in general, like who I consider to be the strongest out of all of those would be Corvus, but in any given situation, any of those could be the most powerful. It's not like he's the most powerful in every situation, but yeah, if I had to pick one, like we haven't seen what Act 6 is all about yet, but I'm thinking Corvus is going to be pretty nice to get through there. Well, I guess I'm thinking of it more of a legend run perspective. If you're not doing a Legends run, then it probably doesn't matter. But I guess that would be my choice. But dude, all 4 of those are great. Go with who you like. And once again, I'll say your name here, Doo-Doo Fart Machine. Thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh man. I don't know if anyone's around to take this boss at the moment. Oh, let's just suck it up and try to do this with suicides. I tried fighting this guy with suicides once, which was yesterday, and it didn't go that well because of course I gotta spam special ones. Let's pop one more potion. And let's see if I can handle it. And then I'll actually be able to read chat. I know I'm ignoring everybody right now. Sorry guys. But I gotta do this. Lakers Bodyguard sent it over $2 saying, Beaver, happy B-Day, look at B Daniel's champ name. Dude. I know. He showed me the tweet. Are you gonna stop him, man? I'm not rooting for either one of you. Actually, that's not true. I'm rooting for B Daniels to get through, only because it's so much more expensive if you don't. But it'd be kind of funny either way. Thank you for the 2, dude. All right. Let me do this fight, and then actually get to arena. It's totally killing my damn arena grinding. Oh come on, it's bugged out. I can't move at all right now. I can't zoom in, can't zoom out, can't click in the fight. I could back out at least. That's good. What the hell? Normally when you back out, it goes to like the select a battle group screen. What the hell was that? Well, while I'm here, claim some items out of the stash. Alright. BG, do you also know about Ghost Nerf? Not really. No, I've heard some rumors floating about, but a lot of people are still saying that she's still good. So I don't know what the actual nerf is. The supposed nerf. Ryan, did you see the Cobra Kai Season 2 trailer? I didn't watch the trailer, lags. I refused to watch the trailer, but I know it was announced. And I'm excited as hell for it, dude. I'm very excited. Okay, alright, let me focus. One last fight here. This is not going to go well. Oh. Come on, dude. I need this parry. Oh, 5 Furies. Okay. Wish we're on Twitch right now so I could play the Power Rangers theme song. That's what I need. But those 5 Furies, that's a good start. Yeah, I don't really want you throwing a special one anymore, to be honest. 1 Incinerate. Furies drop off so quick sometimes, man. Wait, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I should have been spamming special 1. What am I thinking? I'm toast, dude. He's gonna heal way too much from this. Now this fight's over. I definitely don't have enough health left in the tank to spam special 1s. Get those spores off of me, man! Dead, yeah. I was screwed either way. It's so hard with suicides. I had to play it perfectly, and that was not perfectly. I'll hum the Power Rangers theme in your honor. Damn, if only I could have heard it. I would have made it. Alright, well somebody else is going to have to take that, man. I already spent too many items getting through these damn links. Part 1 Ghost wasn't nerfed. The ghosters are saying the AI has been changed so they can't phase, intercept after the opponent hits them with a light attack because the opponent dashes out so fast. Part 2, simple solution, play Ghost as if she was unduped and just phase intercept after the opponent's first medium, which is how I play my Ghost. Okay. Yeah, I know Pete was saying he was fine with it, and other people and stuff. Okay, I guess that's what the change is. Thoughts on upcoming AQ Map 7 changes. Rejuvenated you? I guess so. I mean, I'm excited for it. I want to see what they actually are first, but no, it sounds really good. It sounds very promising. How many nodes did they say? It was like 135 or something, down to like 81, which is a pretty drastic cut. And Section 2 was the biggest cut, and Section 2 is the most problematic in my opinion. So I'm happy they reduced it there. But okay, let's actually get to this freaking grind, man. Let's grind it up. 40 per section, so 120. I think it was 44 per section, if I remember correctly, because I remember the number being above 30 or above 130, and then it's like just above 130 some. Don't know the exact number. I figured I should change my YouTube to my IGN. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was Kieran saying that, but it was at Kieran, okay. Very confused. Jay Bunny. Standing over a buck. Where are you at, Jay Bunny? Long day, Brian went to go play pep band for a b-ball team at state. We took down the undefeated 1 seed, started chanting 22 and 1 as the clock wound down. They were 22 and 0, got yelled at. Good night. Dude, that's awesome, man. That sounds like a great time. Messing up their undefeated record. Nice, dude. I bet that sucked for them, but awesome for you. Thank you for the buck. Have a good one. I'm happy for you about the linked node change, but at the same time, I don't know, it's going to make it twice as hard to fight linked nodes now. It's going to make it harder. It's not exactly twice as hard, even though it's going from 150 to 300, just because of how, or at least I think, because they already have some type of boost on them, right? It's kind of like when a boss has additional links, even though they have such crazy multipliers already. Let me go look. Verify that. But yeah, it will be harder to take down linked nodes. That's true. As long as I don't have to check in, I'm happy. Though. But I know not everyone's gonna be happy about it for sure. Okay, so they only have the plus 50 health and attack. Okay, so it's not exactly double, but yeah. It is kind of close to it. It's going to make Thing that much better, which makes me even more sad about my opening, where I was going to wait for Thing. Because doesn't Thing have it so that when he takes enough damage, it's like 300% of the enemy's base attack or something like that? He goes into a safeguard mode. Dude, Thing is just going to tear it up in there. It's going to be ridiculous. Alright. Back to the arena. Would you take 5-star Awakened Killmonger to rank 5 for your first one? I don't have a ton of experience with Killmonger since I only have him as a 4-star, and even the 4-star I got very late, so I didn't really get a chance to play him too much. So I think he's a great champ, but I just can't really say for sure just because I don't have that experience. He's probably good enough to be a first rank 5. But I don't know. BJ has sold a rank 5 Korg on Spite/Enhanced S1 node with rank 4 Infinity Man. Feeling proud and wishing I had Omega. Nice, dude. Dude, Infinity Man, I've seen a few people go the Infinity Man route there. It's very nice. Brian, what are your thoughts on Act 6 Chapter 1 rewards? Kind of have to see the difficulty of the act. The rewards weren't anything mind-blowing. What is cool though is they teased Variant 2. They said they're going to talk more about the second well, I guess I gotta stop calling it variant at this point. What are they called? The back issues or whatever? They teased the second back issues in their blog post, and I am psyched for that. But yeah, the rewards for Act 6, Chapter 1, I didn't expect them to be insane just because the rewards for, you know, 5.1 and all of the first chapters of the acts are usually a little bit on the underwhelming side. But, I don't know, it seems fine. It seems fine to me. Looking forward to getting there, getting those rewards. Champion Nova sent over $2 saying, couldn't think of anything to say, so just love me. Alright. Champion Nova, thank you very much for the $2, dude. I'm gonna send some love your way. Through the internet. Just check your Wi-Fi settings if you don't get it in like 5 minutes. Jose Diaz sending over $5, saying, ghost bugged or getting used to a type of thing. Well, Lag's just saying it. Apparently, it's just they dash out a little faster or something like that, so you can't wait for the second hit. If you just attack after the first hit, apparently it's all good. So I don't know. I don't really play Ghost. So yeah, I play her in Arena like once a week on average, something like that. But yeah, according to Lags, and I know Pete, Panaman Pete, and you know, he was saying everything seemed, or it seemed fine. I think he said there was a change or something like that, but like you could still play. You just have to have like a slight adjustment, something like that. Dude, thank you very much for the 5 though. I appreciate it. I mean, the upper level difficulty is called variant. That's true, and I guess we do call uncollected for the most part. I don't usually call it by the actual name of the quest. Some people probably do, but yeah, I never do. Has the arena AI increased, or has Whiskey decreased my AI? I don't know. I haven't noticed any change in the arena personally for my other champs. Yeah, link nodes, we're causing some serious burnout. Seeing them being toned down a bit sounds great. Hope to see some good news with the donation changes they're making as well. Yes, I hope so too. I don't know what those changes are going to be. I suspect they are going to add more. I'm at this point I'm kind of leaning towards they're going to add stuff to dungeons and they're not going to actually lower the cost. That's just kind of the feeling I get by things. But of course, yeah, I have no clue what they're actually going to do. They didn't even really hint at it. They were just like, you know, it's going to take a little while longer for us to talk about that or something like that. BG's Dupe Fury, what? Oh yeah, the content creator program. I forgot. I gotta mention this. I do have this awakened 4-star Nick Fury in my account at the moment. I can't play him. I can't show you anything about him. I can't talk about him. Not that I know anything about him yet, because I haven't even tested him myself. But yeah, it's content creator champion. I only have him as temporary access to make a vid, and then he's gone off my account. Jose sent it over another $15, dude. Saying, let me take the big D. Might as well, dude. Thank you so much, man. That is super generous of you. Sending over $20. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate it quite a lot. Thank you, thank you. Kieran, do you think my 6-star Symbiote Supreme would be worth rank 2? At some point, probably, but I would personally still look to rank up a 5-star champion next, if I were in your shoes. So, yeah. Oh, not Secret Champion Nova is one too? Oh, really? Dude, where was I on this? Is that new, or has it been like that for a while and I just didn't know? Oh man, I feel so out of the loop. I can't believe I didn't know. BGUCC's opening. No wonder you hate him. I didn't see it. I heard he had a good opening, but I didn't actually see it. I never hate on people for getting good openings, though. I know you're just trolling, but still. BG, can I ask if anyone is recruiting here for Map 6 Alliance? My champs are shown in previous message above. Yes. You can ask to join Alliance, you can promote your own Alliance, you can do any of that stuff in here. The only thing that I ask is when it comes to that type of thing, just don't spam, you know? Because most people aren't in here to recruit. You can put the word out, put the vibe out, but yeah, maybe just like one message about it every like 10 minutes at most, you know? Hey BG, just got Proxima, super excited. Now all I want is Corvus, and I won't ever complain about a crystal again. You say that now. I've said the same thing myself, but let me tell you, I'm still complaining about the crystals I'm opening. But no, that's awesome. Proxima is pretty cool. I would love to awaken my Proxima. And like you, I also would not mind getting a Corvus either. Anyone ever have a bad war where you end up having to use a ton of items and it totally deflates you and you start to question why you even play this game? Yeah, me neither. Carl, man, I think we've all been there, dude. BG, can you ask for the 5-star from the Kabam program as 4 stars don't matter anymore? Oh yeah, dude. I should ask for the 5-star. Yeah, they definitely would never give us a 5-star, but it would be nice. BG, as the world's foremost expert in ghosts, I could definitely tell you that Ghost is not a poltergeist. I hope that clears up this ghost nerf / bug / enhanced AI controversy. That actually helps a lot. It's good to hear from an expert. It's great to hear from an expert. Awesome. B Daniels, Senator 5 saying, take what? Wait, that ties you guys, right? Or was there... I think that ties it, right? Yes. Okay, alright, cool. B Daniels, thank you very much for another 5, dude. Appreciate it, man. Double-headed $20 D? That's a big double-header right there, man. Thank you, guys. Yep, CCP for about 2 weeks. Okay, alright. So it hasn't been super long. Okay, so at least I'm not too far behind. BG, if your core, or is your core going to rank 5 in the future? Probably not. I can't really see it happening. Korg's cool, you know, and I wanted Korg, and on the off chance that I actually use my Fraggle Rock in Act 6, which is probably not going to happen. You know, they do synergize together. So, want him for that purpose. And then also, like, yeah, he is a good defender and has high prestige. So, there is a slight possibility that at some point he would get ranked up. But we already have rank 5 Korg in, I think, all 3 battle groups. So, yeah, he's probably never going to go to rank 5. Cool to have, though. And plus, you know, I can't remember who it was now, but there was somebody in here the other night saying that Korg is kind of underrated attacking wise. He's got some utility and stuff like that, and yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to try him out on attack. Just mess around with him a little bit. Don't know if I'll ever do that, but yeah. BG, any prep for nap 6? Oh, I would love to take a nap 6. That sounds great right about now. But no, map 6? Wait, are you saying map, like, you clarified it to map, but is that supposed to be Act 6 or actual map 6? Like, if you're asking what you're doing for map 6. Clarify that real quick before I give an answer. I'll try to do my best to watch out for your name in the chat. Jose sending over another 2, saying I want the big D for my own. Alright. Understood. It is yours. Held up. But Daniels, I'm sorry. This is the second time I'm slapping you tonight. One time I slapped you in, I'm slapping you out. With love, though. With love. But thank you very much, Jose. Appreciate that. Man, if it had been named CPP, I would have died laughing ages ago. I get it. Like CPP. Have you ever considered asking if you can get these champs for Sunday testing? Yes. And occasionally, there's some rare instances where I can do that, but it all just depends on the embargo. It's not really fair to other people to have like people already don't have enough time to really play these champions and test them and make content around them. All the content generally has to be rushed for the most part. There's some times where we have like a good amount of time with the champs, but a lot of times it kind of has to be rushed. And then it's like an even bigger rush. It's not a, like, I don't know, it's not as bad these days, I would say, because sometimes content creators, including myself, will just skip making a video about a champion altogether. But like initially it was like a big race to get a video out first, and it didn't matter if the video quality was good or anything. You just know that's how to get the views. So actually really sucked. like I wanted to make a good video, but it's like, why am I putting this time in when 3 other people just put out a video before I could? And you know, yeah, that's why it wouldn't be fair. Gotta have that embargo time, which is usually past Sunday. But hold on, there are 3 more super chats. B. Daniel sending over $2 saying learn to share. But I see another one from Jose sending over another $2 saying me, myself, and I. He's not sharing, B. Daniels. I'm sorry. Champion Nova sending over another 2 as well, saying, guys, chill. What's with the big time rush? Big time rush, isn't that something? What is that? Was that a show? Made myself burst out laughing, totally not having a coughing fit from it. Wow. Dragon sending over another 5-2 saying super chat spam for Brian. I also hit 8 million in the arena, so going good so far. That does sound pretty good. Keep it up. Keep it up. I really hope it all works out for you, Dragon. Hope you get I keep wanting to say Ms. Marvel. I swear, I almost said Ms. Marvel. But yeah, I really hope you get Captain Marvel. I definitely thought about going for Captain Marvel myself. I swear, I think if I didn't do the Saberman grind before it, I would be grinding for Captain Marvel right now. Which is probably good for you that I'm not, because that's one less person to compete with, right? But I kind of regret doing that Saberman grind as a result. It would have been cool to go for. She's so sparkly. I don't even know if I would use her, but she's so damn sparkly. It's a TV show about a band. Okay. I've never actually seen the show, but the name sounds really familiar. Like, I've definitely seen a commercial for it or something like that at some point. Wait, did I not update? No, I did update. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. There was a lot of that was a lot of super chats coming through. Appreciate that. Did you get Saberman, by the way? I did. Yes. Captain Marvel doesn't suck. She's fun to play with. She's not great, but she's good. I saw somebody using her with a someone in my alliance got her out of a GMC and has her at rank 3. The damage seemed pretty good. You know, I still don't know a ton about her, but she seems cool. Unless person out grind, she's so sparkly and it's awesome. Yes. Big Daniels, you send over another $18, saying we can do this if you really want, or just share. Freaking Big Daniels sending over another $18 to bring it up to 40. You guys really should just share. You guys are both super generous. There's no need to fight. I will continue to accept your support and say thank you in the process. But yeah, B. Daniels, thank you though, man. $40 tonight. That is very, very generous of you, dude. As freaking always, always generous. Make it count, play it straight, don't look back, don't hesitate. When you roll big time. Oh, those some lyrics there. When you missed it, or wait, you missed it earlier. May have opened a featured Grandmaster Crystal because I wanted one. Got a brand new sparkly 5-star. Did you? That's awesome. I didn't see that. Brian, what did Kabam tease about the back issues in their blog post, lags? I'll pull it up. Hold up. It's very exciting, dude. To me, this is more exciting than Act 6. Let me go find it real quick. Apologize, BG. I did mean Act 6. Knowing the nodes and champ requirements, it might impact you some, but other players more dramatically. Okay. Alright, I'll talk about that in just a sec. I was thinking you were talking Act 6, but I didn't want to just go into a big talk about that if you were actually just looking for advice on, you know, Map 6. It's gonna take me a second to find the post. Is it in a... Is it in a separate... Is it in like the thread? The same thread, like the announcement thread? Or is it in a separate one? Because somebody actually just like took a screenshot and posted it in the Alliance chat when I read it. Oh, never. Wait. No, okay. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Hold on. Kind of found it. I found people quoting it. I want to find the actual original post. I'll give up in a second if I can't find the original. Okay, here we go. Found it. Oh man, I wish this was in I wish this was in its own post and not the thread, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, so all right. Here we go. So they were talking about how they're adjusting, or how they try to set the difficulty for other quests and the restrictions on them, restricted level, restricted class types, all that, right? Talking about variant. And then I say, on topic of tuning, this is our goal when using more stringent requirements in quests. Back usage number 1, blah 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 blah. Okay, we're aiming to do similar things in back issues number 2 with a different approach. More on that soon. More on that soon. I don't know what that means. Sometimes when people say soon, they mean like, hey, I'm gonna have a website soon. Or they mean like, hey, by the end of the month soon, or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just exciting that they're even talking about it at this point, because I'm thinking, you know, dude, I wasn't expecting this at all. They're talking about like they're just announcing and just rolling out 6.1. I was thinking there was going to be like a nice kind of space between those two pieces of content, right? But maybe not. So cable video soon. 7 labyrinth runs soon. Hey, the cable video, she goes pew pew, or he goes pew pew. It's already done. Yeah, bases soon. Yeah. Okay. But about Act 6. So I don't have. You know, I don't really know what to expect for Act 6. For the person who was asking. Christopher. I don't know exactly how Act 6 is going to go. If you want to know specifically how I feel about them not allowing 4 stars to be in there, because I feel like that's what most people care about. Because otherwise people are generally psyched for it, right? My thoughts when I first read it was like, okay, there are no 4 stars. Okay. I'm gonna have to change around some teams. Okay, got it. That's like my only thoughts at first. But then, you know, everyone started talking about it. I hear everyone's reasoning why they dislike it and stuff like that, and a lot of good points that were brought up. I think Kabam could have done a better job with it all. Maybe put some other type of restriction, or maybe made a way to lift that restriction at some point, where like if you make it, let's say you're able to complete like I was thinking like maybe if you get that Cavalier title, then it would open up your 4 stars or something like that. Or if this first quest they did it with 3 stars just to kind of give people a little more notice, something like that. Yeah, I think that would have been better. But overall, I don't expect anyone to actually have a problem if they're at the point of the game when they get to Act 6. It's going to make things a little bit more challenging, but I don't think it's going to add much challenge to it, to be totally honest. There's a like pretty much all of my rank 5 champions, I don't have like the synergy partner for that champion at as a 5-star. If you look at my Stark Spidey, I don't have Blade. If you look at my Void, I don't have Killmonger. You know, Omega Red, I thought that I didn't have Wolverine, but turns out you could also use that synergy with Colossus, so I guess I have that one. But yeah, there's a bunch of situations where it's going to affect me too. You're right, though. It's not going to affect me as much as it is some other people. Just because I think I've been kind of ready and prepared for a longer time. But I think of it like this. I mean, they said in that post it's permanent content. It's not going anywhere, which is something that, yeah, I kind of realized last night too. It was like, yeah, it's not going anywhere. And then also, if you're at the point in the game where you've completed everything else, like I don't expect it to be more difficult than Variant. Maybe it is more difficult than Variant. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But I kind of expected it to be not as difficult as Variant. And if you've made it through Variant, then I can't see 6.1 being a problem, even if they take away the synergy champs. Even if they take away your ability to use certain 4-star champs for utility like Void. But maybe it'll be harder than I thought. You know, it's one of those things where it's a little bit hard to tell for me. You know, my opinion could very easily change once the content is out. I still would have preferred them to keep 4 stars as something available in the content. It's not like I wanted them to do that. Really, what I wanted Kabam to do was add some type of item system to this game, and I feel like they have unlimited potential with an item system. But I know other people really hate the idea of having to have items in this game at all. So, yeah. But if you're not through Variant yet, then there's other content where it doesn't limit your champions, and you can just work on that content. Or I'm sure there's different paths in Act 6 where you don't necessarily need specific champions or synergies and stuff like that, so you can kind of progress there, and it's permanent. So yeah, I think Kabam could have done better, but at the same time, I think people will be fine, basically, is what I'm getting at. And I know that's it's an unpopular opinion. I'm not trying to be directly opposing of anyone's opinions. There's some definitely valid opinions on it that are against it and stuff like that. And I'm not like saying I'm for it. I'm saying I'm like somewhere in the middle, where I don't have a strong feeling about it one way or another, is where I'm at. And it's definitely not because of my roster or anything like that. I'm thinking about other people's rosters and thinking about where Act 6 lies in the game and how much content you got to get through just to get to it, and stuff like that. Class restrictions and variants stopped many synergies. I don't see there being a huge difference here. Yeah, that's a good point, Steve. That's a good point. What do you mean items? We already have them? Oh, when I say items, people usually refer to it as gear. You know, like armor and weapons that you could equip. But for me, it wouldn't really be armor and weapons. It would just be like trinkets and rings and stuff like that. I made a video on it way long time ago where it wouldn't change your character's appearance. It would just kind of add more power to your champions, allow you to customize them a little bit more. Kabam was kind of talking about you know, the idea of adding some type of system like that at some point, but the community really wasn't for it, so I think that made them say, okay, we're not going to do that anymore. Thoughts on it? Not that anyone asked. It's permanent content. If you don't have the roster for it, then it wasn't made for you yet. Yeah. If they needed a way around it, they should play with the challenge ratings to make it pointless to actually fight with 4 stars. Maybe. I mean, that does allow you to bring the synergy still, but I think that maybe that's what they were trying to get rid of to some extent. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense to, like, a fun standpoint or not. The thing is, like, I used to, when 5.3 came out, I actually made like a 30-minute video about 5.3 that I never released. I just sent it to Kabam directly. I was like, dude, this node, these nodes suck. They probably thought I was some psycho, man. Like, why am I making a 30-minute video telling them everything I think about 5.3? And a lot of it being negative about the reduced attack that your champions get. Just me saying, like, this is dumb. I can still use the same champions, and I'm gonna use the same champions. It's just gonna be slower and stuff like that. You know, we don't have the resources to rank up a ton of champions, and this is dumb. Who designed it? For 30 minutes, basically. I said that to them directly, and it turns out 5.3 is my favorite chapter in all of Act 5. But it took until I was like 95% done with it to realize that. Screw gear and items, bring on relics. Yeah, dude, that's what I named them, relics. Which was kind of like a stolen name because I thought that that's what Kabam was calling it at first. Part of the reason why an update to 5-star arena is required for the Act 6 restriction, getting good 5-star champs is almost entirely subject to only RNG. Yes, although I think the RNG is I don't know if favorable is the right word, because you're still more likely to pull a champion that you don't want than one that you do want. But because of how many champions Kabam has buffed recently, and because of most new champions coming out being actually really good champions, the chance of you pulling a good champ out of the crystal has gone up over time. So this is about the synergy argument and more about the consistency and availability of 5s in an only RNG environment. It's a big problem. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely. I agree that it can lead to problems if you get some bad luck. For example, I have no good double immune 5-star. RNG just hasn't happened to me, so as a result, I'm missing something I desperately need in my roster. Yeah, that's true. There's one way around that. Well, no, actually, no. That still wouldn't fly. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that thought. Tweet artwork. Okay. Oh, dude, I like it. It's simple, but it's quite nice. I'm now transitioned fully into digital art. This is the first one I did on the new iPad Pro. I like it, man. I like the colors. Like the vibrancy of it all and everything. It's nice. Simple enough, but it has like the good, you know, lighting to it or whatever. I digs it, man. That might be one of the best ones he sent over yet. Keep it up, dude. BG, don't know how I feel about gear, but what would you think of an extra champion slot just for a synergy champ so that specific champion wouldn't be playable? I don't think I'm a fan of that, Carl. It's not a bad idea. Something to kind of explore, and, you know, it's possible it could work out, and maybe I'm just not seeing it or something like that. And maybe if Kabam did it, maybe and like actually got to try it, maybe I'd be swayed on it. Maybe I'd be sold on it. But my initial instincts for something like that is just, it would kind of upset the balance of things. Like, all these champions have been released. All of these champions have been released and kind of balanced around there only being either 3 champions on a team or 5 champions being on a team. And if they add one more in there, I think certain characters would just be too overpowered. So Brian, rip the Legends run. You gonna stream Act 6 first couple days, or wait and see if Legends is viable? Probably rip the Legends run, Lags. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, like, man, so I have to see what the content looks like first, but like, my only real option, I guess, is Omega Red. Like, Stark Spidey, you know, I don't have the 5-star blade, so I can't have those 3 poise charges right at the start, and that's gonna slow me down so much. So Stark Spidey's kind of out in terms of a Legends run. At least for like as like a main clear. If there was like a fight or two that I needed him, it wouldn't be that big of a slowdown. But he's definitely out for Legends run, I would say, as a main clear. So Omega Red is really, like, he's the champion that I would be turning to. All my other champions are just a little bit too slow. Like, if Hype gets insane luck on those Furies off the start, he could be faster, but it's too much RNG involved there. So yeah, it'd probably be Omega Red, and I don't know if he's fast enough. What I might do is I might wait for like the second day. I might wait for the second day, and I might just kind of check out some live streams on day 1. Wait, why are number 1s being put in the chat right now? Oh, Chris's super chat. Press 1 if you want to see BG's 5.3 video. Wow. That's no longer on my computer. That came out so long ago. I wiped everything at some point after. I mean, 5.3, that was still back in New Jersey. It's long gone. I don't even know if Kabam watched it, dude. Like, you know, I sent that to, you know, the community people. Like, the, you know, to like a Doran Kabam Mike. And they probably took one look at it and was like, dude, we're going to need extra security at Comic-Con. This guy's a psycho. Why is he doing this? Why is he making this big, long video? We're not gonna show the devs this. They got better things to do with their time. So yeah, I don't actually have the video. Thank you very much for the 2 though, Chris. I'm sorry, man. But okay, yeah. So okay, so Lags, yeah, I might watch what people do on day 1, and then just go in on like day 2, and not really go hardcore Legends attempt, but maybe just try to go fast. You know, you're useless to me. I know, dude. All of your previous super chats in recent history here, at least, I haven't been able to deliver on anything. Oh, but the email attachment, email them and make them send it to you. I don't know if that would work, because I did it through what's it called, Dropbox, and then like I deleted it from my Dropbox. Like, I just gave them a link to it, you know. But Dropbox can only hold so much, because of course I'm using like the free non-upgraded version. and then I had to delete it because I send other videos of like, hey, check it out, this champion is bugged. What the hell's going on here? Or sometimes it's not bugged, and I'm not sure if it's a bug or not. Like when Infinity Man came out, and I tried using Medusa on him, I'm like, dude, what's up with this? This has to be a bug. Turns out it was not a bug. Oh, so yeah, the reason why I want to do it so quickly, too, is I actually farmed up some potions. I thought Act 6 was going to be released yesterday. Yeah, I was thinking Act 6 was going to be released yesterday. On Sunday, I farmed up some potions, and I got them in the overflow right now. Like, I don't really want to let these things expire. If I don't think I have a good shot at a Legends run, then I just want to save as many units as possible. So yeah, I have a bunch of revives in here. A ton of potions, kind of a ton of potions. I don't know how many I have, maybe like 100 or so. And yeah, I really just don't want to let this stuff go to waste. So Domino might be able to do a Legends run, possibly. Do you have the synergies as 5 stars? Because I don't have the synergies. I don't have Massacre 5-star. Do I have Red Hulk 5-star? I think I have Red Hulk 5-star. Maybe you don't need Massacre. I do have Red Hulk 5-star. Okay. I guess I could rank mine up, maybe. Real question is, will any champ be able to compete for a Legend run besides Corvus? I think so, Carl, but not for a top spot, and that's what makes it risky. Alright, I'm gonna go. Should get some sleep night. Alright, Kieran, have a good one. Yeah, that's what makes it risky. Is like, I think it's still possible. But it's very expensive to do a Legends run. I mean, look at 5.4, and even if I didn't have to, you know, spend units on the like potions or revives or something, just to get the big boy boost for 6 hours that it took me to get through that place, a little over 6 hours, right? So like 7 big boy boosts in total. And this, people are thinking, might even be a little bit longer. It gets expensive. And then, yeah, true, and Domino would be super expensive. Suicides, yeah, even more expensive. So now, do you take that risk? And the rewards, let's go take a look at the rewards. The rewards, I mean, they're nice, but even if you can guarantee it, is it worth the units? It's a tough sell, man. And if you can't guarantee it, then I feel like, well, why even do it then? But okay, here's the rewards. So the ranks 1 through 5 are definitely worth getting. If you think you can compete for the top 5 or even the top 20, I would say it's definitely worth it. But for anyone who's just placing like getting the rank 6 through 100 here and basically 21 through 100, so you're not getting like the double reward thing, I don't know, is that actually worth how many units it would cost? 11,000 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments? It's nice. Hell yeah, I want those fragments, but I mean, we just had a deal come around. What was it, like 6,700 fragments, something like that? And it was, what was it, 1,500 units? Dude, one big boy boost pack costs 1,400 units. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'd have to buy 3 of those. But I'm taking a break from One Piece to come say hello. Damn, Demiak, I thought you were saying a break as in, like, you're not going to watch it for a few days or a week or something. I'm on episode 336 at the moment. Thoughts? I've been watching a little over 20 episodes a day. On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud of me are you? I'd rather give you the 1 to 10 on how scared I am. Demiak, 20 episodes a day. A little over 20 episodes a day. Good God. Man. I am proud though, because you're doing something, you're happy about it. That makes me proud. Well, you're doing it for the glory, Brian. That's true, Carl. And yeah, there is tier 5 class Kalos, but 5. You're getting less than, on average, this comes out to less than 2% for each of the class catalysts. That sounds like, very little. I love doing the Legends races, though, man. This is like one of my favorite things in the game to do. I'm really not that competitive in this game until one of these things gets rolled out. I've just always been a fan of speed running in games. I never really did speed running in any games, not much at least. But just the idea of it, I love it, man. And I want to participate in something like that. But I might have to wait for the next one. Type of thing. Like if I really think that I don't have the champion to make it happen, then maybe I'll just have to wait for the next one and try to do it then. No one plan like you. Wait till the last day is available so no one can steal your secrets. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't think many people do plan like I do when it comes to that stuff. I think maybe some people will. I kind of revealed my my hand last time for 5.4. Actually, people prepare. Technically, people prepare more than me, in a way. Maybe they would end up getting banned for doing it this time around. But in previous races like this, what people would do is they would just play on their friend's account just to practice. They would do a practice run through on their buddy's account, learn all the fights. Learn all the interactions, any trouble spots, maybe swap around some champions where they thought they would work out, but they didn't work out. And, of course, on your second or third or fourth or fifth time through, you're going to be way faster than your first time through, right? So, people kind of do prepare, but I don't like how people prepare, because that doesn't really... To me, that's not a legit way of doing it, right? It's supposed to be like, you got one shot at this. I almost, like after 5.4, I almost did want to start up a second account just so I could practice on my second account for something like this, but nah, I still don't want to do that even. Sinister Rolk, Massacre, Domino, Cable. Could be pretty good. Could be really good. You join the content creators having a first look at it anyway, so you have that experience rate? No. No, I'm not part of anything like that. I don't have any early access look at it or anything. Nowadays, you just ask your friends and beg people for that information for legend runs like the rest of us humans. I hope that's what's happening. I hope they don't actually get to play through it, but that's the reality of it. Is like it was especially popular for like these celebrity challenge events. I mean, the celebrity challenge events, where they're only like an hour and 15 or something like that, people would run through that stuff 10 times before they did it if they were going for like a #1 spot, you know? Or they could. I don't know if anyone actually did it 10 times. But I know people, I've talked to people who've told me like, you know, I was testing out this team and it didn't really work out, so I'm going to try again with slightly different synergies. And I'd just be like, okay, well, I'm going to do it once, and I'm going to try my best after theory crafting and stuff. Enjoy your practice. I also don't have the newest model iPhone anymore, which I'm not going to go out and buy one. But in 5.4, at least I did have like the newest available at the time. BJ like to blitz through, no legends run, but the rewards are enticing me. Yeah, Cody, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. I think I've pretty much settled on it. I'm gonna pay attention as best I can on day one. Wait, I did read Lack's comment, right? Where he was saying he was gonna go through. Hold on. All right, Brian, I'm going to be streaming day 1 if you want to hang on call. Be around day 2 if you want someone to call. Okay, all right. So, yeah, I'll probably watch Lags go through. And then just kind of plan what I can a little bit. I'll prep as much as possible between like day 1 and day 2, and then I'll just go for it. I think that's what I think that's the game plan. And I'm not gonna pop the big boy boost, but maybe I'll pop like some 20%ers and just try to play fast. And maybe I would sneak in for a top 100 time, but it's not something that I would really be counting on. BG, I have 4 tier 5 basic, who to rank 5, duped, void, spark, magic, and unduped, Corvus, Omega Red, Sentinel, or wait for Intel, 5-star Awakened Gem Crystal, working on variant chapter 1, other rank 5 is Blade. You got 4 tier 5 basic, huh? Well, Void is gonna do... Both Void and Corvus would do a lot in variants in the final chapter. Not quite there yet, so it's not super urgent that you go with one of them. But I mean, they're fantastic anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. It's I wouldn't go with Omega Red unawakened. I wouldn't go with Sentinel unawakened. Corvus is still on the table, even unawakened. And the rest of those, you know, Void, Stark, Spidey, and Magic, they're all great too. So yeah, I can't really make the decision for you, but I will say just cross off Omega Red and Sentinel until they get awakened. Sentinel just needs to be Sig level 1. He doesn't need any higher Sig level than that to be rank 5able at least. And Omega Red does need kind of high Sig level, in my opinion. Their crafting is so good when it works out. Best part of the game. I agree, Paul. I totally agree, dude. That's why I have so much fun with the Legends things, because it's the ultimate theory crafting in a way, you know? Like it led to developing some new strategies that like, I don't know, like, I'm sure somebody figured it out before. The whole, like, 7-hit combo thing with Stark Spidey, where off of a parry you can get 7-hit combo, and then with the right masteries you can kind of extend that combo to be like 30 hits before you get hit, and stuff like that. But man, I didn't see anybody doing that. Led to testing out a whole bunch of stuff that Cam helps me test. Just planning all of the paths. Dude, I love it. I love that stuff. I think it's really fun to watch too, and I got some good feedback from people who really enjoyed watching the run. Which, like, I like watching that stuff myself. I really enjoy watching like a good speed run, especially where somebody is comfortable with the game that they're running and they could, you know, articulate exactly what they're doing and the reason behind it and stuff like that. 1 minute 100% on day 1 so you can see every fight. Lags if you want to, man. Ronan, I thought I'd get to 340 tonight, you know, because it's a nice round number. No other reason. See you around, partner. Alright, Demiak. Today has been a day. It's over. Need Lola? Uh-oh. Hope the day wasn't too bad. As Cam is into the game as he was last year, he's still pretty into it. It's just he can't really, like, he definitely spends more time with his family these days, but other than that, he's still into the game. He might be more into it than he was last year. Like when 5.4 came out, I think he was at kind of a low point in the game for him. Because he got through 5.4 pretty quickly, and there wasn't really much content available. There was kind of a big gap between content outside of, like, you know, Alliance Wars or something like that. He had finished everything there was to do in the game. So he was kind of at a low point back then, but then we got hit with all types of stuff. Variant, they're teasing Variant 2 already. Act 6. AQ updates. The game is moving these days. Okay, BG, good night. I guess I won the D War. for now. But I'm tired, didn't get much sleep with AC broken last night in truck in 86-degree weather. Sweating was poop. Is poopy? Is that what that is? Sleep, so I'm tired. Oh, like, yeah, crappy sleep. I get it now. Alright, got it. But Daniels, dude, thank you again, man. Have a good one. I hope you get some good rest tonight. I could really use some good rest tonight too, man. Yeah. I'm hoping I get some good sleep tonight. Wish I had this a reason to 100% on day 1, like 5.3. Wanted the awakening gem from it to try and finally awaken my Stark Spidey. Don't really need the 6.1 rewards, you know? Yeah, I understand. BG, your stacked 6. Wait, what is this? BG, your stacked 6 4-star position Kabam has taken. Oh, stance. Okay. Stance on Act 6. Okay. Dude, you well, dogger, that confused the hell out of me. Combined stance and act. I kind of talked about it a bunch already. It's tough to give like a short recap on it because there's always so many like I feel like disclaimers I need to give when I say it. I can't just say it in like 2 words. I'm gonna try my best to summarize it, but keep in mind before I say how I feel that I think they could have done a better job of maybe just providing something that could be more fun overall. It's probably still going to be pretty fun, but I think things could have maybe been designed differently to be more fun. Maybe they could have... I'm a really big fan of unlocking things, so I think maybe it could have been cool if, like, you were restricted at first, but then if you got the Cavalier title, you unlocked your 4 stars to use or something like that, you know? So you kind of have to make the sacrifice on your first path. Things like that I'm a fan of. And there's really not that stuff going on here. And also I do think there's a ton of great points made about, like, well, you're already using like a lower level champion, you're already at a little bit of a disadvantage anyway type of thing, and that should be enough to make it more difficult and stuff like that. And a bunch of other really good arguments about not getting the right RNG to get certain champions and stuff like that, since it's kind of out of your control. All of that stuff said, I still find myself somewhere in the middle. I'm not as against what Kabam is doing as other people are. And I'm not just talking about my own situation, which I am affected by it, but not as much as other people. But I am missing a lot of synergy champions as 5 stars. I don't have Blade for my Stark Spidey. Medusa, I don't have a Black Bolt above a 4-star, so I can't use her best synergy or the Royal Family. I don't have a 5-star Killmonger to run with my Void, you know, stuff like that. But of course, I'm not as affected as other people just because I have been kind of preparing for a much longer time than other people. But even looking at other people's perspectives, I do feel like once you make it to Act 6, if you've beaten all the other content available in the game up until that point, including Variant, then I can't imagine it being that difficult. That said, I don't know what the content actually looks like. Maybe it'll be harder than I'm anticipating, but I'm anticipating it to be not as difficult as Variant. I feel like it's going to sit somewhere between 5.4 and Variant in terms of difficulty. And this will give you the choice to either use all star level champions but have class restrictions in Variant, or no class restrictions but restrictions on 4 stars in Act 6. And I think, I don't know, I think it's fun not having everything at your disposal, having certain restrictions. I remember when Labyrinth came out, probably the most exciting time for me was when Labyrinth first came out. I was nowhere near ready to run it it took me like over a year or something like that to even get a champion that was Labyrinth capable. And I was just looking forward to it and kind of theory crafting of like, okay, what can I do? How do I get this champion? There's new champions coming out. Maybe this champion can be good. Maybe there's a new champion that could be that'll be good for Labyrinth. And that's kind of when Gwenpool hit the scene, and it was like, oh, dude, Gwenpool would be really good. Once they got rid of that Dole to note, at least, because I couldn't, you know, I still don't have that Star-Lord dupe and stuff. And it was, I don't know, it was fun looking forward to stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not totally against it, but again, it's not like this would be my first choice of the way Kabam has designed it. So I'm just somewhere in the middle, and I don't really like to be in the middle, because a lot of people see the middle as you're not with us, you're against us. And that's just the reality of it. That's how a lot of people look at this type of opinion. But that's how it is. So however you want to feel about my opinion on it, there it is. BG, I noticed a bug fix / thing buff that wasn't in the patch notes. Tanking special 3s from Hyperion with thing, activating safeguard via charging a heavy, taking about 2% HP from them. Wait, hold on. Tanking special 3s from Hyperion with thing, activating safeguard via charging heavy, taking about 2%. Oh, and you were taking the full damage before, Ben? Is that what you're saying? Because that sounds... I thought... Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, right? But I guess it wasn't working like that before or something? What's up, KT? Remember right before 12.0 when they sold those deals people used on Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, then 3 weeks later they announced the nerf? Was it only 3 weeks later? I know it wasn't too far after that. Yeah, that was some pretty shady stuff. I definitely felt for those people that picked up those deals. And that's the other thing too, is I get where people are saying like, they feel like the grind that they put in to get these champions feels like it's going to waste and stuff. And I totally understand that side of it too. The other thing I'll say too, though, is I mean, they didn't say it was going to be like this forever, right? It's just for this piece of content. They said for the follow-up to Variant, it's going to be a different type of restriction, right? So it seems like 4 stars are going to be fair game in there. Let me see if I could pull up that post again. But it seems like it's just this one area of the game. So I also don't think it's going to be like your champions are gone or something. It's just like, okay, for this one part of the game, this one piece of content, we have this type of restriction. Let me see if I could find it. Okay. On the topic of tuning, that is our goal when using more stringent requirements in quests. Back issues number 1, use this explicitly with the class requirements. And somebody brought up a good point about this too, where the class requirements take away a lot of the synergies in itself. We did this so we could build areas in each quest where lesser used champions could stand out. Hawkeye's power drain capabilities in Chapter 1, Quest 1, for example, and be important for strategy where they normally would not. We're aiming to do similar things in back issues number 2 with a different approach. More on that soon. So I don't know exactly what that different approach is, but I don't think it's going to restrict 4 stars there. So yeah, I don't know. I see it as something to work around, and it is permanent content, and something that if you don't quite have everything that you need, you can kind of look forward to the future, and it kind of makes some of the crappier pulls feel a little bit better if it's like, I don't know, like people probably wouldn't be too psyched to pull a 5-star Heimdall if they already had a lower level Heimdall. And makes it feel good. It's like, oh, cool. Like, I don't know, maybe that's not the best example, because to be honest, I'd be psyched about 5-star Heimdall even before even before Act 6 was announced. Yeah, I don't know, man. I get everyone's opinion on it. I totally do. I want to make that clear, but no matter how clear I say that, people are going to say I don't get it, which I already know. But I really think that it's not going to be as big a deal as people are kind of making it out to be. But we'll see. You know, I'm perfectly okay with also saying, like, after Act 6 after Act 6 gets released, if things aren't good, I'm perfectly okay with saying, well, I was wrong. Let me eat those words that I said where I thought it was going to be fine, and maybe it won't be, and, you know, I'm not always right when it comes to that stuff. Okay, I'm going to leave now. My comments are visible to BG, but it's to be expected. Dude, there's 341 people in here. We're talking about some deep subjects. I can't read everyone's comment. You gotta have some understanding. And comments like that, like there's nothing I could reply to there. But if that was your actual comment that you wanted me to read and answer or something, well, then we could be talking about that right now. To me, it makes those crappier pulls even worse. When I pull a 5-star Iron Man for the 4th time, I say at least I have 5 to Massacre. Oh, that's true. That's fair too. Did you say changes in 12.0 weren't going to be a big deal as well? I still like the changes in 12.0. I think it was just delivered super poorly. Because we still got the changes from 12.0 for the most part. Well, we didn't really know that the block was going to be so crazy tuned, right? But I was totally fine with a nerf to Scarlet Witch. I'm still fine with a nerf to Scarlet Witch. Some of the other champions that got nerfed, I was fine with too. Doctor Strange, I feel like, got hit unnecessarily hard. But yeah, I'm fine with stuff in 12.0. It just got packaged and delivered really poorly. The way I look at 12.0 is like this. It's like when you buy something really nice off of Amazon, you got like this brand new TV coming or something like that, and it falls off the back of the truck. And then after it falls off that truck, the truck backs over it like 3 or 4 times. And the guy's like, well, it's not my TV, and he still delivers it anyway. So yeah, I don't think if there were no bugs and stuff like that, and the balancing was better than what it was initially, because the balancing was pretty poor when it first came out, and the UI updates, it wasn't there and stuff like that. It's just and I do agree, like, selling the Awakening gems ahead of time, that did feel pretty shady. But the actual changes from it, I was fine with it. I feel like the game has gotten better since then, and I feel like certain things couldn't have happened unless some of those things in 12.0 also happened. Packaged and delivered poorly, like excluding 4 stars from Act 6. That's a little bit different, I would say. Again, I'm not saying that it's the best way to design the content. I'm not trying to fight anybody on it. I get all the opinions, but I'm talking more about bugs and bad balancing when I'm talking about packaged poorly. Okay, well, here's the question. Do you think that Galactus would be added as Act 7's boss? I think it'd be sweet, mostly because my favorite villain is Galactus. So, BG, who is your favorite Marvel villain? My Marvel knowledge is pretty weak. My favorite villain is probably just Magneto, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really have a deep Marvel knowledge. So Galactus, like, I've heard of him, I've seen his picture, but I know nothing about him. They're not gonna actually have an Act 7. It's going to be an entirely separate story arc. So they're gonna have to build it up. So it's gonna be like story arc number 2, Act 1 is going to be the next act that gets added, basically. Brian, I forgot to give you a word. Star, I was thinking I might have missed it. What up, Bra Guy? What up, Pete? How you doing, dude? I agree the game has overall improved greatly, and 12.8 need to happen for that to take effect. Yeah. Like, the game's gotten better. I don't think Kabam does everything perfectly at all. And, like I said, I think they could have done a better job here. I think the way to, I'm still a big fan of unlockables. Like I said, if they would start out the quest where you can't use certain star level champions, but then when you get the Cavalier title, boom, you can use your 4 stars, something like that. Maybe it would have to be something else. Maybe that wouldn't be the best way to go about it. That's just an example. But certain restrictions I also think are fine. Restrictions are bad depending on the node and defender. Fighting magic and variant was rough. 1,000, 1,300 plus limbo damage per tick was maddening, and we couldn't use AA or Blade or Gulk, just took damage. That's true. Some fights really aren't good. Some fights, they aren't balanced the way they should be. Or maybe we just haven't got the right, like if there's no good counter to a champion in the game, which they've done a better job at that as of late, but it seemed like it was that way in the past, where like we just didn't have counters to certain things, you know, like cold snap immunity or something like that. Okay, word equals Gadzooks? Star. Don't hit me with this word that I think I already know. And make me sound like a dummy for not knowing it. No, but isn't Gadzooks, isn't that just like an expression of like kind of shock or surprise or something? Like, Gadzooks, I can't believe something just happened. Something like that, I don't know. I think that's what it is. And if it's not that, then I swear, if it's a cat and or bird, I'm gonna be so mad. They just suck at announcing stuff. I'm fine with all the 4-star lock and stuff, but 7 days, I can see that pissing some off. Yeah, I agree with that too. I think this would have been better maybe if they added it to maybe the 2nd chapter. Maybe the 1st chapter was like, you can't use 3 stars. And then maybe like just telling us in advance, like, hey, next chapter you can't use 4 stars, but don't worry, the rest of the game, like other content that comes out after this, you can use your 4 stars again or something. I don't know. I don't even know, man. It's tough when it comes to announcing things too, to be honest. Like, we want advance notice, but at the same time, sometimes the advance notice, like, maybe it would be better just to release it, and Jesus, why can't I change this one champion? Maybe it would be better just to release it, and then maybe people, if it's not bad, then maybe people will be like, oh, it's actually not that bad, whatever. I'm not sure how I feel about the restrictions that build my roster. I want to use it, but in a way they're promoting an environment where you don't rush content. What's the 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff? Yeah, that's a good point too. There's no real like need to rush through there. Like, the rewards in Act 6 are nice, but is it? I mean, how big of a deal is it that maybe you couldn't get through straight away or something like that? I don't know. I also do feel like most champions are fine without their synergies. There are a few exceptions to that, but in a lot of ways, it's really just a bonus, you know. I would say the Blade Ghost Rider one, that's a pretty big deal, but even still, like, Blade can still be used without Ghost Rider, right? I mean, he's used in tons of situations without getting Danger Sense. The Ghost synergies, Pete, I saw you said, yeah, your Ghost is sad. Yeah, that one might be a pretty big deal for you, especially for that one node without having Hood. That would be probably a pretty big deal. But yeah, I want to reiterate for anyone who's just getting in here right now, I'm not trying to I'm just in the middle, man. And I get it. If I'm not on your side, then I'm against you, and that's how a lot of people do think. But it's not like that. I hear all the points, I understand all the points, but somebody just asked for my opinion on it, that's all. I'm not gonna bother making a video or anything like that. Just like I do for most things, I'd rather just talk about it in here, have a discussion, rather than be like, oh, you guys are dummies, it's fine, or something like that, because I feel like that's how it comes across in videos. But in streams, at least we could talk about it, and, you know, people have different opinions, it's fine. Blade is overpowered without danger sense. Yeah, he's already pretty powerful without, right? Pretty sure 6.4 will be something worthy of going through in a day or two, though. Possibly. I mean, I'm gonna try to get through all the content in a day or two, which is part of the thing too. Is like, okay, how many hours in total do I play this game, and how many hours in total do I not get to use my 4-star champions? I don't know. It feels like a very small percentage of my actual time. I feel like it's gonna take me around 10 hours or so for 6.1. Probably a little bit longer for the other ones, maybe. I don't know. And maybe by then I'll have more 5-star champions, because it takes them time to roll out the content. And we've been getting more and more 5-star shards lately, and yeah, I don't know. ABG, feeling better about map 7 with the 40% reduction in linked nodes? We'll have to see, Chris. I'm definitely feeling better about it, yeah. But I want to see exactly what the changes are when they go live. But so far it looks good. It looks very promising. But I am also curious to see like which nodes exactly got removed, and yeah, how bad the links are that now that the links are more powerful and stuff. So we'll see. But so far it sounds better for sure. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't have to step down to something else at this point. Yeah, I actually don't usually like to sacrifice a spot for synergy. I'd rather have a usable champ. Not that my way is right, but I'm always right. Yeah, Hobbit, dude. There's a lot of people like that, man, who don't even run synergy champions anyway. In the past, I think I've overdone it on synergy champions. To be honest, man, where like I'll run 1 or 2 champions and the rest will be synergies that are like worthless outside of that synergy. And after going through the content, I'm like, dude, this was stupid. I should have just brought more straight up counters to the different nodes in there and sacrificed the little bit of extra attack I got for this synergy. Like, who cares? You know, it's just those certain synergies that are really powerful. But yeah, I think for the most part, it probably is better to leave the synergies out anyway. There is the side of it that's not just synergies, which I get also, that some people, you know, to counter a healing node, they want to use their 4-star void and stuff like that, and I hear that too, understand it. But I think there's also a lot of ways to counter healing and stuff, and most of the utility champions that would get brought as 4-stars, there's other ways around it, even if it's not the way that you want to get around it necessarily, outside of your comfort zone. As someone using Thing a ton lately, Act 6 has me wanting a 5-star champion. Oh, like the champion you're saying? Wait, did they synergize together? What synergy do they have? Dude, man, I want Thing more than ever with the change announced to map 7. The linked nodes are going to be more stacked, and Thing is going to be even better. Remove links or call police. Yeah, dude. Those Act 6.1 rewards seem like garbage compared to the energy needed and difficulty. There's nothing that makes me want to push myself except maybe that title, but even then. I think the titles... you know what? I think the title gets overlooked a lot of times when it comes to the rewards. Didn't we say the same thing when it came to like 5.2? And the title... We didn't know it came with like bonus rewards, and we're like, dude, the rewards in 5.2, they're kind of... What the hell, man? This kind of sucks. But then, I think the title makes up a lot for it. Now that you say it, Swaggy's poster, because I kind of forget about that myself. I think they're fine, especially considering the title. Hang on. Just trying to find a comment here. The only problem I have with them restricting 4s and below from Act 6 is less than 6 months ago they were still saying we based the content around 4 stars, and it seems a little hypocritical to do this. When did they say that? Because, I mean, over time, of course the game's gonna move on, you know? Like, they could say that 6 months ago, but wouldn't expect it to be like that forever with, you know, 5 and 6 stars being more readily available. Mostly 5 stars. 6 stars really are still very difficult to get. Brian, did you know you single-handedly got them to tone down the linked nodes in map 7? Joking, obviously, but dollars to donuts to push them over to it. Yeah, it's definitely not just me. There was a lot of people giving that feedback about it. I don't really like, I know you're joking, but for anyone who does say something like that seriously, I don't like it, because it's all of our feedback that counts. All right. Yeah, let's keep this going. Dude, I'm grinding for a 4-star right now. I still want these 4 stars. Sorry I'm late, BG. Got caught up watching compilations of chiropractic adjustments. Damn you, YouTube. Dude, what's up with that, man? They've shown up in my, on like my sidebar of like somebody getting some adjustment made. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. No matter how many times I click, like, no, don't show me this. It still keep popping up from time to time. Ridiculous. Think plus champion synergy is the cheat death plus 100% increase attack for each hit taken for 6 seconds. Aha, okay. Got it. Yeah, I mean, oh, who was saying it in here the other night where Thing could potentially be an option for Legend Run? I can't remember who was saying it, but that's interesting. I really hope they tone down the links in Section 1 and 2. Section 3 isn't bad, I just hate when AQ starts King's Manager. Yeah, they already said it, Lags. They already said the first 2 sections are seeing the biggest reductions. Where's your last one at, Peach? Think I'm gonna go all in on Quake now? Ghost is old news? Ghost is old news, Pete. What? Dude, no way. I never thought I'd hear the day. Dude, even in a joking manner, I never thought I'd hear the day. Say it ain't so, Pete. Say it ain't so. Huh. But anyway, Lags, here. If you haven't seen the post about it, let me see if I can pull that up. Dude, seriously, I'm most excited about just the thought that Variant 2 is coming soon. To me, Variant was way more fun than the story content. I'm excited for the story content too, but I don't know, Variant was just like this different type of beast, kind of. Son of a... Okay, here we go. Found it. Okay, so... Alright, it was 132 individual links. That's being reduced down to 81. 44 linked nodes in each section. But now section 1 is going to be 24, section 2 is going to be 21, and section 3 is going to be 36. So that's quite a big reduction. You must not have gotten a Mutant 2015 gem. I did get a Mutant 2015 gem. I fed it to my Magneto. Now I'm just waiting for the buff, man. Come on, Mags. One of these days they're gonna buff Magneto. They keep talking him up, man. They keep throwing him out there in the champion spotlights. Oh, Magneto's good. Magneto's gonna be good for, you know, she can't. Emma Frost can't reverse his controls. Magneto's good against Korg. I'm telling you, man, they're just setting it up. They're setting it up. What's up, Celez? I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you're doing good too. But yeah, I gave that to Magneto. He earned it. He's been my synergy partner for forever, dude. Running that Magneto. He was in my first. He was one of my first 5-star champs. I think he was like number 3, or maybe number 4. He was in one of my first 4. I opened 4 at the same time. He put in his work. You still enjoyed Variant? Wow, I got it from chapter 1. Not gonna waste my time on the other 2 chapters. Still too pissed off. Plus I have no Magneto. Well, that's the problem. You don't have Magneto. I can't stop pulling the dude. He's the only champion I actually do pull. No, I mean, he's not actually good. The synergies for him are actually, they're really good. They're really powerful, but yeah, otherwise he you know, he sucks. Hopefully you don't get another Mutant 2015 gem. That's when I feel really bad for people, is when they get more than one. Because if you get one, I feel like, okay, it's fine. But there's people that got like 2 or even 3, and then it's like, dude, who am I going to use this on? But with the amount of champions they've been buffing lately, I swear, dude, give it a few more months, maybe by the end of the year or something like that, we're going to see an old 2015 Mutant champion get buffed up. And you're going to be like, dude, thank God I got this 2015 rank up gem. Because I did the same thing with Spider-Gwen. I pulled the science one. I'm like, dude, who am I going to use this science gem on? And I just used it after this Spider-Gwen update. Happy as hell to have it. So PG, with the link changes to map 7 and potential donation reduction, you staying for Loki. Also, why you grinded 4-star Captain Marvel. I like when she goes all sparkly. I think it's fun. Yeah, no, yeah, I will very likely be staying with 4 Loki now. I want to see the update and stuff like that, but it sounds like a very positive change overall. Oh, Code Hanger, you got 2 of the Mutant 3-4s? Carl, you got 2 tech ones? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, doubling up on any of them really isn't that good. Yeah, would doubling up on any of them be good? Because like Cosmic, you could do Venom, but there's no Gamora 5-star, right? I would say that wouldn't be that bad. If you got 2 Cosmic, but I don't think there's another good Cosmic from 2015, right? It's just Venom. Tech has like OG Vision, but if you already ranked him up, and Star-Lord, but if you already ranked those up, that gem's kind of garbage. Unless I'm forgetting someone. Yeah, there's not that many good champions from 2015 overall. Mystic has Magic, but I don't know if there was anyone besides Magic. Drax, yeah, totally. Oh, Ronan! Yeah, Ronan would be okay for... Dude, I would love to have a rank 4 Ronan, actually. If I wanted to get him for my last opening. And, I don't think I would have rank 4'd him right away, but... for the future, dude, Ronan comes in the clutch sometimes. Plus, his synergy, well... actually, maybe not. I was gonna say the synergy that he has with Black Bolt with some of these other Cosmic champions coming out might be more important now more so than ever, but actually, that's probably not true. I take that back. Yeah, what's up, Nick? Did I already say what's up to you? I saw your name before. I might have said it twice. I don't know. I use my Mystic rank 4 on Jugs. Hashtag no magic for life. Lags, you're crazy for doing that, dude. I would have saved it. You're gonna get her eventually, man. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit with a special 3 right after this, aren't I? Where'd you get Nick Fury? That's part of the content creator program. I don't actually have him. I just have temporary access to him to make some videos, and then he gets taken away. Just a temporary thing. Skill, Winter Soldier, and Hawkeye. Skill's not bad. Yeah, Hawkeye especially. Winter Soldier, I mean, if you have the Killmonger synergy, he's really cool. I wouldn't have minded that, but yeah, I still don't have that Killmonger, so I would have been pissed if I landed on skill. I think for high-end items like those gems and awakening gems, you should be able to pay 500 units for a reroll that guarantees you get one of the other classes. They can make so much money. I could see something like that being good, but I could also see something like that pissing people off. Like, some people would lose a ton of units trying to get a certain class type, and it just like keeps bouncing between it just keeps bouncing between like mutant and science or something like that, and you're trying to get mystic. So I wonder if that would piss people off more than be seen as a positive. Wait. Or Spider-Man, one of the two. Wait, Science now has both Ant-Man and She-Hulk. She-Hulk is not 2015. I thought she was too, but apparently she's not. But yeah, it's yeah, just Spider-Man, of those two at least. Going for Captain Marvel. I think she is so fun to play with, even as a 4-star. Yes, I'm actually grinding for the 4-star. I'm grinding for the 4-star right now. Just for funsies, man. I know I'm not going to be able to use her in Act 6 and stuff, but... Have you tested new Captain Marvel at all yet? For like a minute, Nick, and that was just at a rank 1 2-star. So yeah. I just kind of want to see like her animations, like her dashing animations and stuff like that. That's all I really tested. Act 6, transistor nodes plus limber. Transistor. What is that one doing again? Ah, I'm late. Tara! What's up? Actually, yeah, it is very late. It is pretty much about the time to be heading out of here. Rich the man is in here. What? Morning, dude. Are we scrolls or are we real people? Dude, you're blowing my mind right now. Because I'm not even thinking about it as scrolls. I'm thinking about the deeper philosophical, are we actual real people? I don't know, man. I'd like to think so. I'd like to think, and what if you guys, what if I'm real but you guys aren't? And I'm just sitting here alone. My monitor's not even turned on. It's just blank. Maybe there's not even a monitor here. Maybe I'm staring into a toaster, and I'm just pretending. But like mentally, I'm thinking that I'm talking to you guys, but really I'm just pretending. And I don't know any better. Can you guys tell me that you're real, please? I just need to know. Nah, I'm a scroll. Brian is a complex hologram made to make people think he can't actually read well. Well, I'm doing a bang-up job because I barely stumbled through that sentence. Why you ignore me? Last Ronan. I'm not ignoring anyone, man. There's just 350 people in here. I try my best, but there's so many people that comments inevitably get skipped. BD, so looks like 6 stars might be the way to go soon. How many rank 5s would you stop at? I'm about to get my 5th after 6.1 Omega, and after that I'm not sure if I should do another or hold for 6s. It's hard to say, John. I do think the transition is happening a little bit sooner than expected. That said, the chances of actually getting a good 6-star and awakening them, if it's a champion that needs to be awakened, is really low. So I'm probably going to be ranking 5 stars for a while to come. I don't have any 6 stars that I would even remotely consider taking a rank 2. I would say, you know, we're probably not going to have the ability to rank 3 a 6 star until after all of Act 6 is done. So, you know, probably by like December or something like that. And up until that point, I'll probably just keep ranking 5 stars. Maybe I'll bank a little bit of resources as we get closer to it. What's up, Dicer? BG is a life model banana. I'm okay with that. Yeah, you just read this message. Great. I'm spamming the chat 30 minutes, bro. Dude, there's a lot of people. Why don't you just put your actual comment there, man? I get the frustration. I get it, man. I'm sorry. There's only so much I can do, though, man. I'm only one person who barely understands how to read. Brian is trying his breast. There's a lot of groping involved. Yes. I think that was supposed to be best, but I kind of like the typo. So yeah, Rip Ghost, long live Quake, our new queen. Pete, I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe you say that. You should go with Wasp. Dude, just play Wasp. Nothing wrong with Wasp, right? Brian is a cat/bird hybrid. PG, I'm thinking in the next back issue they'll restrict it in reverse. Like you'll only be able to use 4-star and lower. What do you think? That, I think, would be really fun, dude. I would love that. Actually, when somebody first said something about Act 6 and 4 stars, I thought that's actually what was happening. I thought we were only going to be able to use 4 stars. And I was like, whoa, dude. That's really cool. But then it was the other way around. No, there is literally no typo. It's just filth, pure filth. Okay, got it. Can I advertise my channel as you're heading out? I'm going to stream after you. Sure. Sounds like you just did. If you guys want to check out Bulldog or not. But I'm about to head out of here right now. I'm so hyped for Cobra Kai. Got to binge all season 1 again before it drops. Same, Lags. I definitely got to do the same, dude. Absolutely. I've been waiting, man. I've been saving it. Like, I've wanted to go back and watch it, but I was like, nah, I might as well just wait until season 2 is about to hit. Dude, we should do a... Oh, man. It'd be so sick if you were closer. Lags, we could do like a... What are they, like, watching party? That sounds gross. I don't know if watching party is the right term. That might mean something else. But... if we could get together and all watch it, man, that'd be sick. We get Pete involved, some other people, man. Love Cobra Kai. Hyped for it. But okay, on that note, guys, I'm out of here. PG Lag Sleepover Movie Night 2019. Yeah, add extravaganza to the end of that. B. Daniels, I know you're gone already, but telepathically, while you're trying to go to sleep, maybe you already are sleeping, and I'll just put a dream into your brain. Thank you so much for the $40. And thank you to everyone else who sent over some very generous super chats tonight. There was a lot of super chats tonight, guys, so thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Sweep the bloody leg. Is that the English version of Cobra Kai? Dude, Rich. Maybe you should do a maybe like a parody video for one of yours, because you're really good at doing that type of thing, man. That'd be sick. BG Link Bulldog, is he actually live? He was saying he was gonna go live. Let me see. It's not popping up for me. Okay, there we go. Drop Faith linked it. It's always delayed for me. Oh yeah, no, even for Drop Faith, it's saying Bulldog's channel. I'm just not showing him live just yet. Yeah. Oh, Bulldog is still in here. There you go. So there, yeah. No, it wasn't delayed this time. It's just not live yet. But okay, I do gotta go. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good luck on your grind if you're grinding for one of these champs. Okay.